Morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Running just a little bit late. It's like, normally after a cup of coffee, well, first of all, my mistake was, okay, let's back all the way up to last night. Went down to the International Space Station. That was no problem. Had a little bit of issues getting things to import. Finally got that resolved. Laid down. Was kind of close to falling asleep. And then I woke up completely. And yeah, I think midnight, finally, I decided to get up, edit the vlog, export it, and get it uploading so that I didn't have to worry about it this morning. Because I knew it was going to be a short one. And lay back down, and then all of a sudden the neighbor's dog is barking. And then they come out of the house screaming at each other. They had like a group of people over, and just we've not had riffraff in our area in a while. And it's like this isn't going to be the way this is going to go. So yeah, it was a very short night of sleep. Samsung Health's like sleep poor. Yeah, no kidding. But got up. Like, well, my watch is going to go off with an alarm. Yeah, in like 2 minutes. I just closed my eyes, and thank goodness I woke up at 4:44. Got my cup of coffee. I'm like, normally a cup of coffee, and you know, Mother Nature takes its toll. I'm not going to go into details. I waited until I was like, I should be getting dressed and leaving. So, but yeah, at least it's we're good there. I can't see again where I'm going. Not too foggy from what I can tell from here, like yesterday, but windshields. At least I remembered to close my car up last night, so. Yeah, Priya stayed with me damn near the whole night, I think. Which she was trying to like push me off the couch at one point, and I pissed her off because I moved her. I didn't move her to the chair, I just kind of pushed her so she was back against the back of the couch so I can get in. Darn dog. I think it's a complete riot. My stereo has not connected the last 2 mornings. As soon as I get in the car to leave from work, I'm getting rid of this pumpkin coffee because it's probably getting moldy by now. It's only been in here like 2 weeks. Alrighty. Whew. Sunglasses are going to be hot. Oh, man. I was hurting really bad and really tired this morning, which the tired part wasn't surprising with another 4-hour night of sleep. However, I took my concoction of ibuprofen, Tylenol, and Aleve, and then I was bugging around this store. Now, Samsung's only saying I walked like 15,000 steps, which I think that's low, personally. What's this guy saying? I didn't even look at this one. Come on. Up. 14.9, 6.59 miles. I was curbside all day long, so that's total BS. He heard food hitting her bowl, so he came down. Ha ha, trapped him. He's mine now, little shit. Gonna have a little bite to eat, get a little bit of a nap, then we're gonna go to the park. Good evening, everybody. 73 degrees, or 74, 24 degrees, 23 degrees. Wow. Couldn't screw that up anymore if I wanted to. It's like we got kind of like a little peachy sky going on right now here. Going for 7 o'clock. Oh, it is 7 o'clock exact, and I got little man out. It's finally cool enough. Come on, let's go. I think I'm just going to edit out. We're going to go to the park, because... yeah... I had leftover raviolis and then laid down with Priya. Eventually ended up with Mateo because I showed him coming down. I passed out. The last couple nights has been horrible sleep-wise, so my body's like, nope, you're going to rest. And then I get on the Pixel just now, and it's like, your exercise is higher than the most 2 recent days, and to balance out your exercise for your health. I'm like, let me tell work that, because that's where the exercise is coming from. So, I don't know what else to say on that one. So, but yeah. So 2.5 hours or so until I'll be in bed, and I'm gonna try to get. What I've been doing the last 2 nights is actually, because I haven't been able to sleep, is editing the videos in that time to try to wear myself down and get tired and want to go to sleep. So that's yeah. Well, the videos have actually been out in the morning, so go on me. Now, I don't know what's going on, but I've switched back over to the white microphone. The other one is giving me, it's connecting, but I'm worried because it's not giving me the Bluetooth connection. It's giving me like a light green. I don't know what's going on with that one. I felt like I pressed a button. It almost feels like it's in some weird mode. So hopefully it was working and it was actually connected. We shall see. Because I have not connected it to the computer and checked for any updates recently for that to change. I haven't used that mic in a while. I was like, oh, I should switch back to it, and then it gives me all kinds of fun little different lights. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna have to research that. Right now I'm just watching anybody's video. The only person I have yet to see post a video about the iPhone 16s is iJustine, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know. She's sometimes behind a little bit. But, yeah, so. A lot of them are very leery of the new camera control button on it. Me personally, I think it's one of the neatest new features. My biggest concern is what it's going to do to cases and case cost. Because now you got to make another notch in the case, or figure out how to put a button there like Apple did. And oh, they didn't even mow around the telephone pole. That's awesome. They just kind of like went this way and went that way, but that's, hey, not my problem. They skinned this grass. That's what I said the other night. It's like just really held. Oh, good. We got it. Doom, boom, boom. Yeah, the one thing I didn't even really notice was the fact, because I wasn't paying attention to the whole thing. I missed like a good 40 minutes of the presentation. I don't even know if they said it during the event, but the fine woven cases that they released last year to replace the leather, because they're trying to become more conscious of the environment, which I'm not sure what leather has to do with that. I didn't quite grasp that whole situation. They discontinued them already. They're gone. They're not making them anymore because so many people said they weren't good. They're falling apart. I think some people are complaining about pocket lint on them and stuff. So, and they're bashing the whole AirPods Pro Max because only thing they changed in them, they're still running the old chip. They added colors and they put a USB-C port in it. That's it. Was it Marquise Brown I was just watching? He's like, it's almost like the AirPods team woke up and it's like, oh, we have an event in a week. We better do something. Sometimes it feels that way. So, oh God, I don't know. Technology. And I did actually do some sleuthing. There was never an iPhone 7S. So I've only had 13 generations of iPhones. Because I was mentioning the whole 17-year plan. Yeah, I've only had 13. And this will be, at least for the inevitable future, the final one. I was watching Brandon Butch's channel. He ordered almost $14,000 worth of iPhones for testing for the channel. Must be nice to have $14,000 to order phones. I think he ordered some Apple Watches too, maybe. I don't know. Does he even go over the Apple Watch? Or is he just, I don't know. But it was like almost 14 grand he spent. I couldn't believe that Verizon actually was cleared and allowed me to pre-order. So I did go with the Desert Titanium 1 terabyte because of the 4K 120. And I did more and more research. So far, this is the only way I'm going to be able to connect it with the extra adapter, which, mosquitoes, I'm not overly thrilled about. I did attempt to put a MagSafe back on this again, and I had all kinds of problems getting it to cut because this is too small for a ring. I mean, I could mount one all to it Maybe that's what I'll just do in the future. I don't know. I just feel like the slowdown is because I'm using multiple pieces. That's why I was looking for just one single unit. And I could have swore some other YouTubers were showing them with just one single. I know Lexar is coming out with one. It's on Kickstarter. It's a hard drive. I didn't want to do that. But I was trying to center it back up because it's like aiming up. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. We'll see if the newer phone actually works better with the drive, because my 15 it heats up really bad. Got a bug on me. And then the heat shuts the port down. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just need to go, actually go with a high-speed cable and figure a way to mount it differently. There's definitely some cables out there I see people doing and MagSafing them. So I don't know. Maybe trying it with the adapters it's just not the right way to do it. But some of these, the problem I've had with the high-speed cables is they're so thick and bulky you can't bend them at all. Ooh, we do need to stop over by Dollar General because they have the rest of the front side on there. Front side? Oh, they have this. They up on the roof right now? Oh, they're over there working. Never mind. So they're still doing stuff tonight. But yeah, they got the long side over there that was still open. They've now got that on. So, ooh, pretty clouds. We got pretty clouds. Okay, Mateo, I gotta spin because you're running a dog. Between the two of them today, they both got themselves in trouble. I was trying to eat my little potato sticks or whatever the heck they were, and she took it out of my hand. So I was nice and gave him a piece, and he bit my hand. So they both got in trouble, and then when I tried to harness him up, he tried to bite me because he was sitting with Terry. So I'm just getting ready to kick him across the countryside. Oh, speaking across the countryside. Yeah, Mr. Moon is up. Our arch nemesis for beautiful star photos is active. International Space Station is supposed to go by at like 8:52. I should be preparing myself for bed, but Terry will leave in about 30 minutes from there, so I doubt I'm going to go out and try to get it tonight. It's really not much to get. It's just a moving dot in the sky. It is neat that I've gotten to see it now twice, so, but once you've seen it twice, you've seen it. You can't really, zoom in on it. I did the 5X and it's just a bigger dot. So yes, I did a pre-order. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I made Mike have to guess yesterday. I was like, you don't even know what today is, do you? He's like, no. I was like, I'm not a material bitch. Or he's like, you're not a material bitch. He's like, oh, the new phone came out, because that was a joke. I'm a material bitch. What can I say? I have a lot of gas. Gear acquisition syndrome. If anybody keeps... I'll never forget that one. Yeah, so I managed to... I did get it through Verizon. So, and it's really weird. Trade-in up to $1,000. $999.99 is what they're giving me for Drew's Gold iPhone 12. Which, considering how far old that is, that's good. Getting $1,000 for that phone is a good deal, and then Drew will get my 15 in black. And unfortunately, he's going to get my mag back case, but honestly, because I'm not using it in the car like I was, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I did order a desert colored one to match, so I get this, and it's clear as well, so I can still see the color of the phone. I forget what that one was. I think it was like $17.99, but then I had like a $2 coupon. It should be here tomorrow. I should be able to show you. And attempt to put the 15 in it, because the one thing I'm not sure of is how much of a redesign size-wise of the phone, because when they went to the titanium, they definitely narrowed them up more, because they could use less material to make it stronger. And it's supposed to have a better cooling chamber now. We'll see. I'm hopeful. But all the YouTubers are like, it's just a variant of gold, which I really like the gold iPhones. I wish they'd go back to the gold band and just a white back, like they did back in the iPhone 5 days, because that was the cool looking one. I wish they'd go with black and gold. Those are my two favorite combination colors. The Miller Genuine Draft Scheme. I like the brighter yellow version, but on a phone, black and gold would be amazing. I actually did get like a D brand carbon fiber black, and that thing was a pain in the ass. I don't like those skins. They're just annoying, so anyway, that's what's going on. Alright, let's do a little test here with this connection. I'm looking at this connector and it's like cockeyed. I'm a little concerned, but it's showing us in USB. Let's see if when I hit stop it actually saves. Way faster. There's a new animation, it almost seems like. And yesterday I actually decided, or last night, I actually deleted Final Cut Camera. There's no point for me to have it. Even though I can fake it, but the 60 frames per second on device, I feel like it's totally messing up my memory. Because I got jumped back to 55 minutes the minute I took that off. Currently right now with the drive-in at 60 frames per second, I'm at 287 minutes. Cleared it this morning. But yeah, it seems to be saving pretty quick. Yeah, I'm kind of out of the range to get over to the good spot. This is why I like this better, because you can zoom while recording. And just, I don't know. And I have a strong feeling that the camera control button is actually going to work in Final Cut Camera as well. They're not mentioning that, but some of the features almost feels like they're bringing some features. Either that or Final Cut Camera is not going to be a thing for long. And the native camera is going to get some of the Final Cut Camera features. I'm still hopeful that a Bluetooth connection for microphone will be there, but the stereo mic should be okay. We'll see. Alright, there's Mr. Moon. Let me try to slow down the walking. Yeah, that's not real clear tonight. It's just kind of a weird sky, and I'm not stopping. There's tenants pulling into their apartment. So, the Maisie's out, the little black dog. Alright, let's try the back camera with this. I must have my volume down because I don't have any dings. The other thing that they did not mention, I think it was Zollotech actually put it up there. He did like 17 things that Apple did not mention during the presentation. They finally have put an anti-reflectant coating on the lenses. So we're definitely going to do a test with that little green dot. See if it's minimized or eliminated. It's about time. They deal with Sony with sensors. I don't know why they don't use Zeiss and become more proactive on that. I mean, it's been years of that stupid little green dot. Don't get me wrong, even the Pocket does it, but they haven't even tried to fix it. The iPhone's been the worst for that little green dot. Ah, there we go. Even better yet, it was in silent mode. So I got to remap some buttons since I deleted Final Cut Camera. I can put my flashlight back on my front screen. I don't know what the hell I even have the action button doing. I forget the action button's even there. And I was watching Mr. Who's the Boss, and he's like, the action button is so far aligned. You reach your other hand up and touch the button. I mean, how hard is it? Sometimes these content creators have some of the dumbest reasons for not liking something. So that's one of the biggest things. You need to bring the Evo down, and then you can record the moon. And Tim messaged me today that he tried my little 4K trick to snap a photo out of. And he's like, dude, you're right. It really is better. So with a -2 Evo, you get out to that 5x lens, you got detail. I know, Final Cut gives you a much wider range on that one, but I have a feeling you're going to see the native camera with the new button and stuff. It looks like they've given a wider range for Evo control. We shall see. Most of this footage is probably going to have to be realigned because it looks like the camera recorded vertical on that one whole clip. So I'm trying to use the back camera instead of use the front camera. That way I'm not looking at the screen, I'm looking at the lens and testing out the drive still. Because I did play a clip back and it worked. So I'm thinking, yeah, that other connector, 480 megabytes. And I didn't realize that the 15s and the 16s base models are only a 480 megabyte speed on the USB-C port. So, I haven't had a base iPhone in so long. But the crazy part is I was looking at the pricing from back in the day on the iPhones. they were $300, not $1,600. It's gotten out of line. Well, it's jumped back to 30 again because I locked the camera, I think, at one point. That's okay. It's so good. This beautiful sky. You know, just kind of curious if that brings it. Just kind of grays it out. Of course, that light's in my way too. I'm very curious on the 4K 120. Stalking official U.S. Customs Border Protection Day. What the hell's that? I don't know. Okay, a text message. Oh, damn, mosquito just bit me on the elbow. You know, Arm's Nemesis hasn't been home all weekend, so we're capable of making full laps, which is like 1.25 miles instead of cutting off at like 1.12. Where are you running to, dude? You definitely need, in order to do ProRes, you'll need the drive. And so if my calculations are correct, that 187 minutes of 60 frames per second footage should go down to 143 on a clear drive. So definitely, and it's funny because some of these drives that are like the Lexar one that I was talking about, it's only going to be a 2 terabyte. This is a 4. And this is running at this is the fastest one, the Crucial. But I've had a lot of problems with this drive too, with the computer. Had it crash twice on me. I believe it's covered under my Amazon thing, but part of me was actually, I was actually on Amazon today looking at the shift cam again, just to have it, to be able to pop the phone in there to do, because if these microphones are as good as they are, and maybe Bluetooth connections there, the shift cam, you know, when we're out and about, to have that grip on it would be nice, but I can't do the Crucial then. So unless I can figure up a cold shoe mount type of system, I don't know. Too many things to connect, and it just, everything becomes an issue at some point or another. But if you're charging it at the same time you're recording with it, it'll overheat the port, and it'll shut down the recording on the drive anyway. I had to remember how to even switch that over back to the flashlight from my quick button on the home screen or lock screen. It's been very inconvenient. I've needed it quite a few times. The lenses are so dirty. One reason I like recording with the external is the fact that it's so damn fast when you connect it with a Lightning or a Thunderbolt 4 cable. 60 frames per second. I have such a hard time getting the phone to connect, and because there's like 62,000. Well, no. Even though I just have it on video, all live photos are considered videos, and it has to load them through every time. Something else that happened this morning was, I got on Best Buy's website, and I was looking at the new screen protectors. The case I got comes with 2. Eventually, I'll go get the Zag. They're $60 freaking for the new screen one, edge to edge. So just for giggles, when I went to check out, it brought up PayPal. I'm like, So I just for giggles, I threw just the basic, no, not the combo kit for the Pro 4 on there, and an SD card of 512. And PayPal is giving me like a second option of like monthly payments for how long, I don't know, because paying 4 is outrageous. It was like over $200 a month. It was like $107 a month. So kind of conflicted if the 5 comes out, because Best Buy, if something happens to it, just drive back down to Best Buy, get it swapped out, and we're on our way. Except the fact that I'm not going with plus batteries. And hopefully they don't change the battery, because if they do, then the one battery I have is worthless. This sky right now, this would be perfect for the drone. Honestly, it's like I was like, nope, don't pull the trigger. If the 5 doesn't come out with the specs you want, you get a 4, a little bit cheaper. And yeah, but I don't know how much this is still gonna be around. I'm gonna go get Princess and take her for a nap. Oh yeah, I know. This is how days go every day anymore. Laziness after working hard all day. Yeah, personally in my brain, the 2 things I see happening, which Shane Mosley mentioned the one the other day, was next year that button will also work as a thumbprint reader. Will it? Maybe. I mean, the potential's there. They could have done that with the freaking volume button as it was, or the... Well, I guess the volume buttons are the low ones. Oh, the lock button. Lock button could have been that way. The other thing they're going to probably do is release the 48 megapixel 5X, which will tick me off, and I will not be able to upgrade next year for sure. Alright, we got Princess out now. Take her for a walk and then get this thing wrapped up and call it a night. I'm not going to say goodnight quite yet because let's see what the sky looks like when we get down yonder. Okay, I figured out what I changed, why it kept going back to 30, because I had my settings at 4K 30, not 4K 60, so I could keep it ProRes without the drive, put it back to 60, and now it automatically launches in ProRes 60 with the mosquito. I want to kill you. Yeah, you better get away from me, dude. Just squished one on my freaking temple. Yep. Love the silhouette, though, with the trees. It's like I'm so much higher than I am when I'm landing, that down there I can get a higher view of the thing. And once I get down by the vet, I lose it all because I'm down so low. It's frustrating. Maybe when we get done, though, if they're not working over there, we can take a look at the building quick. Well, hello, little man. How are you? Yeah, the other day, I don't know if I mentioned it, he was in the middle of the road. Yeah, I'm not falling for that trick again because I still have the nail cut on my wrist from the other day. You little goofball. So, Priya will stay away from him. She bothers. He bothers her something fierce. Maybe she's going to do her boom booms, but we're still going for a full lap because these dogs haven't been out all day long. Well, they've been on the patio. Uh-oh, Lupin's catching you. See what I mean? She's very leery. She's like, oh, Priya, ain't that the baby kitten? It's stalking you. Such a scaredy dog. You're not a scaredy cat at all. You're the complete opposite. Come on, little wussy. Come on, my 43-pound little wussy basset hound. Scared of a kitten, for God's sake. Mosquitoes are... Now they're getting annoying. They weren't so bad on the first walk, but now they're getting a little aggressive. Oh, right in my ear went. Alright, got him. That's the one thing I like about the phone, too, is the fact the flash comes on, I don't have to have all this crap connected. My only concern is the studio mics, they seem like they're all on the back. So I did... Oh, man, I just squished one in my hair. Yuck. I did take a look at the Pocket, and it looks like that chip, that was just a little chip in where the connections are, is now all the way across. And in the car, he basically... She's so scared of Lupin, she's screaming. I tell you, this dog is such a freaking wimp. I don't know what happened to her. But anywho, yeah, so the little... Where the little feet lock in, it's all the way across. I basically have to put it in like left to right and lock it in that way. Yeah, with it facing me. Ooh, purdy. Alright guys, there's this guy. We're gonna call tonight. I'm gonna walk little baby dog here. You know, can't even tolerate a kitten playing with her. And I will see you guys in the morning. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night. Stay safe. And see you tomorrow.